India, a nation celebrated for its vibrant democracy and cultural tapestry, grapples with a dark reality: gender-based violence. Rape, a heinous crime that violates the very core of human dignity, casts a long shadow over India's progress. This essay examines the issue of rape in India over the past decade, focusing on key cases that ignited national outrage and spurred demands for systemic change. The aim is not to present an exhaustive account, but to highlight the urgency and complexity of addressing sexual violence in India. Statistics paint a grim picture of the prevalence of rape in India. While underreporting remains a significant concern, official data reveals a disturbing trend. Year-reported rape cases: 2012 24,923, 2013 33,707, 2014 36,735, 2015 34,651, 2016 38,947, 2017 32,559, 2018 33,977, 2019 32,033, 2020 28,000, 46, 2021 31,677, 2022 31,808. Source: National Crime Records Bureau, NCRB, India. These numbers represent not just statistics, but individual lives shattered and families torn apart. The data underscores the urgent need for comprehensive measures to address the root causes of sexual violence and ensure justice for survivors. The brutal gang rape and murder of a 23-year-old physiotherapy student, Jyoti Singh, who came to be known as Nirbhaya, Fearless, in Delhi in December 2012, shook India to its core. The sheer brutality of the crime, the victim's struggle for survival, and the callous indifference of the perpetrators sparked nationwide protests. This case became a watershed moment, forcing India to confront its rape culture. The public outcry led to the enactment of stricter anti-rape laws in 2013, including amendments to the Indian Penal Code. The definition of rape was broadened, and new offences such as stalking and voyeurism were introduced. The death penalty was also made a possible punishment in cases of aggravated sexual assault. While these legislative changes were a step forward, their effectiveness in curbing sexual violence remains a subject of debate. The Unnao horror cast: Power and Impunity. The 2017 Unnao rape case, where a young woman accused a powerful BJP MLA, Kuldeep Singh Sengar, of rape, exposed the deep-rooted nexus of power, politics, and patriarchy in India. The survivor and her family faced intimidation, threats, and violence. Her father died in police custody under suspicious circumstances. This case highlighted the vulnerability of women, especially from marginalized communities, who dare to speak out against powerful men. The Unnao case, like many others, demonstrated the systemic failures in protecting survivors and ensuring justice. It took years of legal battles and public pressure for Sengar to be convicted. Hathras, 2020, a mirror to India's soul. In September 2020, the brutal gang rape and murder of a 19-year-old Dalit woman in Hathras, Uttar Pradesh, once again brought the issue of sexual violence against Dalit women to the forefront. This case was particularly horrifying due to the alleged involvement of upper caste men and the complicity of local authorities in attempting to cover up the crime. The Hathras case sparked outrage and protests across India, highlighting the deeply entrenched caste system and the vulnerability of Dalit women to sexual violence. The case also raised serious questions about the role of law enforcement agencies and their treatment of marginalized communities. Gurugram, 2021, Affluence and Accountability. In May 2021, a young woman working as a caretaker for an elderly woman in a gated community in Gurugram, Haryana, was allegedly gang-raped by the security guards of the society. This case, occurring in one of India's most affluent cities, shattered the illusion of safety and security associated with gated communities. It also exposed the vulnerability of domestic workers, who are often subjected to various forms of abuse and exploitation. The Gurugram case highlighted the pervasive nature of sexual violence in India, cutting across class and social barriers. It also underscored the need for greater accountability from institutions and individuals entrusted with the safety and security of others.